Hey everybody, how's it going? So, welcome to our YouTube channel. We made this channel in the beginning of the summer break, but we never actually went and got around to making a video and uploading it to YouTube. So, here we are, our first video. Um, I figured that, since it is our first video, we should probably do an introduction, um, talk about what Always Beautiful is about and how it came to be and everything, our purpose and our intentions behind it. Um, so when I started thinking of Always Beautiful, my family and I were going through a bunch of stuff, um, financial difficulties, within the family, family loss, and on my behalf, personally, I had some issues with myself, self-esteem issues and things like that. Sorry, and seeing my family go through experience such pain and heartache, it really did something to me that, I can't explain or can't understand. And being how I'm so emotional, I went through um, such a great sadness, it overcame me, and it really drove me for a while, and it was something that I really could have helped. I feel that I could have helped myself get out of quicker by talking to someone. But around the time being that a few of the people that I had lost were the people that I really confided in and loved, and I trusted with so many secrets and so many things. And um yeah, when I lost them, it was kind of, it brought with it, with the grief and everything, a sense of hopelessness. And then seeing my family members, some of the strongest people that I'd ever known and ever seen, met, to see them broken like that, it was just, really, really bad. So that's what made me want to um, find a way to help other people going through that kind of thing, process that kind of feeling, and maybe even talk to somebody about it, because in the end, that's all anybody that is hurt like that really needs, somebody to talk to. And yeah, I mean, when I say, what I feel, when I say it's just a great sadness, I don't like to say that I was depressed or anything, because I know that there's people out there who probably possibly experienced, or that really, really do have experienced something that, that was so much worse than what I've experienced. And being, you know, taking that into consideration, I don't really like to say that I was depressed. So, there's a lot of different ways to look at that word. And so yeah. Um, what made me actually want to go and make this, you know, happen, was one day when we were in my JROTC class, which was this past um, school year. It was my high school senior year. And one of the girls who's actually an administrator in the project, um, uh, was asked to give some advice to some sophomores, or some kids that will become sophomores. And what she said, something along the lines of, in life, there's always going to be a low, and it can be as low as you really, really think anything could ever get. But there's always going, to balance that out, there's going to be a high point in life. But it's up to you to go and to get there. That's how life is balanced. But it's up to you to take the initiative to go and do something about, you know, about that kind of thing. And that made me really think, you know, I felt at the time that I had almost fallen into like a hole, and I can almost see the light just disappearing and getting smaller and getting smaller. And then when she said that, it made me think I could either sit here and mope and, put everything aside and just wallow my self-pity and not graduate, not do anything with my life, or I could push myself to be stronger, to suck it up, and be a stronger person for my loved ones, and make them proud and graduate and get to where I want to get. And that's also one of the reasons why I chose her and my two other, very good friends, to help me get this message through. Um, Samantha, Brandon, and Desiree had also gone through things that really brought them down and had their self-esteem levels like really low. And I see them now, and it's almost like witnessing a miracle. I see them, and they carry themselves so much better than they had before, and they they do their best to be happy, and they try even harder to make sure that other people are happy, and that they make other people's days, just by smiling at someone, because they're just such great people like that. And they do so much for others, and it brings me hope, not just for me but for other people, that there can be things that can be changed for the better. And it's what brought me to admire them so much as great, as the great people that they really are. And that's really what we're all about. We want to be here for people, even though, even if we don't know them, or if we don't see them in person. We just want to make sure that people understand that there are others who will take time out of their day to listen to them, and to help them out with whatever they need help with. And that's really what our purpose is. Just a disclaimer, we are not in any way professionals. Excuse me, we don't have a degree in psychology or anything, nor do we have a job in that field, of course. So if we feel the need, we will take the liberty of posting links to websites where you can get help, or hotlines to or numbers to hotlines that will help people whose problems, need more convincing than ours. If we feel that our convincing isn't enough, we'll do whatever it takes to help other people, see that there are options other than self-harm or smoking, doing drugs, not necessarily smoking, but doing drugs and alcohol, because in the end, after you sober up, or after you're done, running that razor through your skin, or whatever you do, your problems are still going to be there. So we just want to make sure that people understand that there are other options, and there's always going to be somebody who will really care enough to do all that they can to help you. So yeah, in the description box below, we will leave our Facebook page, um, our Yahoo email, and our Gmail address, and our Twitter account. And we, go for it, blow it up. We will do our absolute best to do whatever we can to help you and to listen. And we just want to make sure that you guys are okay. Um, and for those of you who like our Facebook page, um, as you know, I put up a challenge to our administrators, and the challenge is to list your full name, your hobbies, your favorite color. Yes, your favorite color, because I am completely unoriginal like that. Your inspirations and your motivations. And also, because we are putting these things on YouTube, who your top 3 favorite YouTubers are. So since I am doing this video already, I figure might as well. So my full name is Dora Nicole Yanis. Yanis spelled with 2 L's and an S at the end, just so you know. And my hobbies include, well, since I graduated high school this past June, my hobbies have changed since there's absolutely nothing to do during the summer. So right now my hobbies include drawing, reading, eating, sleeping, and annoying other people. That's how it is, man. My favorite color is blue because I like blue. And my inspirations, since I have many inspirations, I will name only 2. Um, this woman here is my great grandmother on my mom's side. This woman helped my mom raise us. She is just, she's my inspiration because her husband died in World War II, I believe, in a plane crash in Okinawa, Japan. And she, being in the time that she was, she did, she worked so hard, and she did all that she could to make sure that her kids lived the way they did. And my motivation from her is to do all that I can for myself and for other people too. And I love her to death. And she passed away when I was 12 or 13. So yeah, this is Maria Balthasar, my great grandmother. She's just one of the most amazing people I've ever had the experience in meeting. And my other inspiration is this handsome man right here. This is my grandfather, my great grandfather on my stepmom's side. Yes, he is super awesome. This is Willie Garcia, and I admire him because he was just one of the most selfless and loving men in the world. He he brought in so many people into his home, and he cared for so many people. And on top of that, he lived with post-traumatic stress disorder. He was also an Army World War II veteran, and he was just, I only knew him for a brief amount of time, but he was just one of the best people that I ever met. He accepted my brothers and I into his family so easily, and it was it was great to meet somebody who would do that so willingly, and to just bring somebody into his life just like nothing. He loved us like we were his own, and he passed away uh 2, 3, 4 months ago. I don't know. It's just, it feels like it's been an eternity. So sorry. So yeah, those are my inspirations. My motivations. I have 3 sources of motivation: Jaden, Serena, and Celine. 3 little girls that I absolutely love to death. Um, and they're my motivation because I feel like, as long as I can be around and as long as I'm here, I want to make sure that these little girls never have to experience hopelessness. I want them to always understand that there's always going to be somebody who loves them, and always going to be somebody who will do whatever it takes to get what they want, and I want to be there for them, and they're my motivation to do just about anything. So that's that. And then my top 3 favorite YouTubers are PewDiePie, because he's just crazy and awesome. He's just a big ball of fun. Um, number 2 would have to be number 2. Niga Higa. Ryan Higa's videos have they help me in so many ways, which is weird because he's like really crazy too. Um, Whenever I would be in like a bad mood or whatever, I would stop and watch his videos, and I would just be like, I feel better, that just got a few laughs out of me, and I would be good. And my top favorite would be Shane Dawson, because that guy is another one of my inspirations. He started off, he'd been in a bad place before, and seeing him now, he provided such a great escape for me, and just a few minutes of my day, it his videos helped me. I don't know how to explain it. His videos were just awesome. Just a few minutes of my day, and I was alright. So that's just about it. Um, like, favorite, subscribe, share with your friends. We'll put links in the description bar, and just remember, you're always beautiful, and there's people out there that really care. Love you guys.